up, everybody? It's me, the Nerdy Hero. I'm here to review and break down the trailer for Suicide Squad number 1. I watched it all last night. I can't get enough of it. The first thing I want to talk about is going to be the music. They used Bohemian Rhapsody, and that's by Queen, and this song it just fits so well, and they even cut the trailer to go beat by beat with the song. I love when trailers do that. It makes it even more enticing and exciting. Now, the trailer starts off with everybody's in prison. We get to see Harley Quinn in prison, Deadshot as well. We're gonna be able. Then we see that they get taken into the program for task force, as obviously against their will. We are introduced to Rick Flag as he's reading the list of characters and kind of describing each one. Oh, he burns stuff. Or he's a crocodile and he eats people. And Deadshot, he shoots people. And then Harley Quinn, she's crazy.
What was that? I should kill everyone and escape? Sorry. It's the voices. I'm kidding. That's not what they really said.
Now I want to talk about Harley Quinn. She stole the show basically with some of her dialogue, especially at the end of the trailer when she just breaks the glass and just steals a purse. And they're like, "What are you doing?" He goes, "We're bad guys." Exactly. These aren't going to be heroes. These are bad guys being forced to do something good. Next I want to talk about is Enchantress and Rick Flag. And you remember in the first trailer, we do see the two of them kind of real close together. And in this trailer, we see it again where he's like reading off the list of characters, and you see her behind him kind of playing with his hair or fixing it, whatever. And then the rest of the film, we see her as in Enchantress form with the smoke that's coming off, which is really cool. I'm not sure if she has the power to turn it on and off in the film, or because I don't know the comic version, or if the film starts off, she's normal, and then she gets the power, and maybe she becomes the villain that they all have to chase after, which is why Rick Flag is being involved. He has to go find the women that he quote-unquote loves, or knows, whichever one they would be, because we don't have a clear idea of who the villain is or who the Suicide Squad are going after. All we know is that we see tons of things torn up, subway that gets broken up into pieces as someone just flies right through it or stands right through it and it just crumbles around them. So we know that something powerful is going on, and Enchantress could be the one that they're going after. Another thing is I'm also wondering about the timeline of these films, because do we have like flashbacks to each individual character to get more backstory on them? Like Harley Quinn and Joker. Are we gonna have something about Deadshot, because we did see something about him and his daughter in the first trailer. Obviously, again, Enchantress and Rick Flag. So I wonder if there's gonna be flashbacks for some of the characters to get more backstory in them as the main story progresses, or if it's gonna be everybody's normal and then prison and then the mission, kind of one stream. I also want to talk about Jai Courtney, and he doesn't have the best resume of acting ability. But in this trailer, he stood out as really funny. I believe he might be the comic relief of the film. It looks like he's really going all out to make this one work. Another one is going to be Katana's sword. The way I believe it works is, man, I should have researched this before I started recording. I believe her sword captures the soul of people that she kills with it. So I believe that's how it works. So that's how you know that they're really going all out with the powers and the craziness of this film and really embracing the comic resources that they have to it. It shows that this is not going to be Christopher Nolan's Batman universe. This is the new DC extended universe, I think is what they call it. And it's with Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Suicide Squad. Like, everything's just going crazy with powers and magic and craziness. So it shows that they have really separated from what happened in the Christopher Nolan trilogy. Another part is going to be Jared Leto's performance as Joker.
I can't wait to show you my toys.
Anyone who had doubts before can just throw them out now, because this shows that he, an Oscar-winning actor, just is killing it with this role. And one of the things I remember most about this trailer is really when we see him just dive from a ledge or a building into what looks like the vat of acid. And in his quote-unquote origin, he doesn't really have one, but there is somewhat of one, where he falls into a vat of chemicals and he becomes a Joker. Here, he's already the Joker. You see him diving in, and the next scene it cuts to is him standing in the vat with like his skin's melting and everything, and you see him lifting up Harley Quinn. And a lot of people are suggesting, oh, that must be when Harley Quinn is born. But I remember in the first trailer we see Joker torturing Harley Quinn, and maybe he does that, then he does the chemicals. But I believe that this is much later in the film, and I believe that Harley Quinn might fall in and quote-unquote not die, but her life will be in danger. And she falls in, and he dives in after her, proving his love, and everyone's like, oh, great, loving moment there. And he picks her up and maybe carries her off to the side or something. And the reason I believe that is because if we look in the liquid around them, the acid. You see a lot of pink and blue, which is the hair dye from her hair coming off, or her makeup coming off, because it's obviously acid's eating away everything. That's why I believe this is later in the film. So everybody, that's my review of the Suicide Squad trailer. It left me with more questions than answers, so this is not much more of a review, more of a breakdown. But still, remember, you can like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll leave a link to the trailer in the bio. And remember, keep it nerdy.
And they say that a hero will save us.